Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Cinderella Diaries. It's your girl, Kara Simone Sparks, and today I will be talking about Rare Beauty and my mental health journey. Shout out to Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. I like that she built this company based off her mental health journey and wanted to inspire everybody else to, all her fans in the world to talk about their mental health as well. So that's really cool, and this is what the box looks like. I didn't buy makeup, I bought a hoodie. And it says, this makeup is made to feel good and without hiding what makes you unique. And I didn't buy makeup, but that's what the box says. I think the brand is more based on her makeup, but they had a hoodie, so I had to buy it. And I donated too, so that was a plus. The card has the Rare Beauty brand on it, and then on the back it says, I want to welcome you to Rare Beauty, a community full of life, diversity, and a place where you are celebrated for simply being you, regardless however you look or however you love. I hope you always remember that you are beautiful and you are meant to be exactly who you are. The beauty that you carry is yours to share, and my hope is that the Rare Beauty community empowers you to express yourself and embrace your uniqueness. Love always, Selena. And you open the box, and the sweater, crew neck, says Rare Impact, and it's a black sweater. I haven't worn it. It's the summertime and it's really hot, so but I love crew necks, and I got it in a small because I think that was all they had left, and I really want to support it, and I thought it was really cute. And on the sleeve it says your words matter, so that's cool, and it was like $40. So, and it's really nice. The tag says Rare Impact is a Rare Beauty's commitment to making a difference in the world by supporting the mental health of their community, employees, and partners around the world. The Rare Impact Fund was launched as a part of the Rare Beauty's focus on addressing mental health. 100% of the profits from this purchase will go to a Rare Impact Fund to expand mental health services in undeserved communities. So that's really cool. I love that my money went to go, my 100% of my money went to help communities in mental health. So that's really dope. I love that. And it inspired me to tell my story. Growing up, I had a lot of childhood trauma. I am not, shy of talking about that on my Instagram. Sometimes it affects me in my everyday life. Most of the time when I'm making certain decisions, I have to realize that, I have to heal that inner child first before I make those decisions, and it's kind of hard. My mental health just started with, I think, just being raised in a single parent home. I never knew my father, never knew his story or anything, so I never knew that side of myself. So it was kind of like I had to pretend like it didn't exist. And so that was the first time where I had to bottle an emotion instead of it expressing. And anytime that I would ask about my father, it's just, be terrible, news, or I would get in trouble for even asking, or people would have something terrible to say about him. So it was just got to a point where I just stopped asking those questions, even though I wanted to know that side of me. It was hard to develop myself and become who I am without knowing who I am, and, I knew my mother, I knew her pain. She was a person that always wore her pain. She was very unhappy in my life, growing up, and I don't, shy away from telling that. We don't have the best relationship. It's just, I believe a relationship is based on love and mutual respect. And once the love is gone and the respect is gone, it's kind of hard to have that relationship. I've tried to have a relationship with my mother, but I felt like I was more of her friend and more of emotional, emotional sponge. When it came to that, I was more of just how she felt emotionally. I never really had fun growing up. I never really, enjoyed my childhood. I mean, we would go to Six Flags and different things like that. My aunt would, take us to the beach and stuff. But it was never I don't know, I never felt comfortable and happy that I was there. It was always just something okay, this is something we do. My mom wasn't there. She didn't, so it wasn't a family vacation. It was just kind of okay, our aunt wants to take us to the beach or whatever. So we went, and my sister, I had a sister, we didn't really have a good relationship. Our life was just like that. It was less communication, always fighting, always moving around, always being uncomfortable, always being just unease and feeling unsafe all the time and paranoid, and having this post-traumatic stress, and just always not knowing where our next meal was going to come from, and if we were going to be able to stay in this apartment long enough, if I was going to have the same friends a year or now, just always moving and always having just to survive, basically, and having that survival come out, and it just, you never really got to enjoy or be a kid or think about being free and having fun. I worked hard as a kid. I should have worked hard in school, but I was always like the outcast and the weirdo in school, so I was always trying to fit in, and I felt like I focused more on trying to fit in than being myself. So that was where I kind of failed in my childhood. So it kind of affected my grades and how I operated every day, and I went to prom and different things like that, but I was always just unhappy. I was a very, very unhappy kid, and it showed. I mean, nobody, I tried to make people laugh and be the peacemaker and try to, not make people think about certain things, but it just never worked. I was always, stressed out. I was a stressed out kid. And, when you have that, you grow up into an adult and you're just you're so tired. You've already experienced life, because you had to grow up so quick. As a child, you had to grow up, I focused on poverty and, feeding myself and, fighting with cousins and aunts and, getting kicked out of this house and, not having this place to stay, and people getting mad because my mom wouldn't show up because she would leave me, at people's house for the weekend and different things like that while she, went to work or, did what she did. And, just having that type of reaction. And my mom and my sister were very close. They just got along better than we did. I was more of her teddy bear, and my sister was more of her friend. You get what I'm saying? So it was I'm more of when I need like a drug, when I need you, when I need a boost, or I don't want to be alone, I'll call you. And that was basically the relationship growing up. And people might tell you differently. Everybody might say that we were close. It wasn't really, I don't think it was close. I think it was just codependent, type of relationship. And then as I grew up, I got married, and then I went into the military. We both went into the military, and being a military spouse was very hard. Him being away, I was pregnant for the first time, and just being taken care of Kai by myself was very difficult. It was just mentally I wasn't prepared. I don't know what it was like to be a mom, a first time mom. So I had no experience. I had no idea what to expect, and I didn't have family out here, or I don't really have family who I've always done things on my own. I've always been on my own. So nobody really has, okay, Carrie's having a baby, let's all go out there and let's, make sure she's straight, help her out and get her settled. That's never been the case for me. Nobody's ever done that for me, and they never will. It's just the relationship we have, and just how it is. I don't know what it is, the issue that my family has with me, but I'll never know. They'll never tell me. But at the end of the day, I've always been just by myself. So I was preparing to have this baby by myself. I planned my own baby shower. I did everything by myself. My husband's family, they're angry at me for whatever reason because, we're far. We don't have really a great relationship. I'm trying to, cultural difference and all that craziness. So that goes into play. And so I was just dealing with all of that, and just, it was weighing on my shoulders. So I got depressed. And, people try to be there. They try, they're there, they send gifts and stuff like that, but I'm a person. I like to be loved. I like to be celebrated and treated like a person. And I think people forget that because I'm so strong and I take care of things. I don't even think to ask, that's who I am. I never think to ask because I'm so used to doing things on my own. So it's not okay, all right, I'm at to have a baby, so that means, okay, mom, we're gonna play a baby shower, we're gonna do this. I never had that. It's when I was pregnant, I was okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this. So it was really stressful. And just being in the military, my husband not being there, our finances being different from Georgia, trying to, get all of that. COVID happened. We were living in a hotel for a few months, and I had a newborn, and we were just I was so stressed out, and I was just crying all the time. I was literally having a mental breakdown. Plus I wanted to go back to school, and all that good stuff. And it was just feeling like I was just like the whole world was on top of me. And so it really messed with my mental health. Then I had postpartum depression, and I was so busy taking care of Kai. We were so busy moving and doing all this stuff that I didn't even have time to go sit down and talk to somebody about it. You know, like I didn't even feel like I could talk to people about it. I was just so like, okay, I was just so in the depression that I was just like, I don't care. Like, I was like, I don't care. I don't care about anything. Oh, you know, Kai's okay. Oh, you know, like it was the most scariest feeling of my life. But somehow I pushed, and, you know, I got out of that situation. And right now I feel like my mental health is okay. You know, I'm achieving things. I'm about to graduate, and I'm getting, you know, my certifications and all of this stuff, and working on movies and writing and screenwriting and different things like that. Has been really fun. And you know, going to like different Zoom meetings where I'm meeting people who are, you know, in the industry and stuff like that. So that's been fun, you know, talking to people that are like me. But it's just been hard, you know, my husband being away, and just like I feel lonely a lot of the times. I don't have any friends out here. Didn't even have the time to make friends, or even have time to have a social life, because I've been busy being pregnant, being a mom, and going to school. So I didn't have, like, the last 4 or 5 years I've been just focused on that. I haven't really been focused on having a social life. So it's been really hard. You know, I don't have anybody to talk to. I don't have anybody that's my age. I'm like, girl, you know, like I haven't, you know, it's crazy. I haven't laughed in I don't know how long. And I know that sounds really sad and bad. It really is. But I haven't even just been focused on myself. I just been focused on taking care of my kid. And, you know, I think it'll all change once we're almost done and we're about to get out. And I don't want to re-enlist, and I don't think he wants to re-enlist either. And I will not do another couple of years within this life. Like I just can't. I don't have the stamina and the mental stamina for it. I'm just exhausted. I just want to go and be free and have fun, and feel like a civilian again, and enjoy my life and meet people, and, you know, be in the apartment or the house that I'm going to be in, and have Kai go to preschool and feel comfortable. Right now, you know, I don't really, you know, like our neighbors are military people, and they were military people, and most of the people that are around us are military. Like I'm done with the military right now. I just want to have regular friends and who are doing regular things. So that's why I'm, you know, going into the wedding and event planning, and doing all of this, you know, Zumba, so I can meet like friends who are, you know, fun and dance and have fun. I love to have fun. I love to dance and laugh and, you know, have a good time. And it's been really sad just not being able to do those things and just have that time to myself. I haven't been able to have any time to myself. I've been shopping, you know, that's been cool, but I haven't really had time to just have time for myself and have fun. So that's something that I'm looking forward to when all this is over, and just relax and be settled. So yeah, I just wanted to talk more about my mental health and open up to you about it, and hope that you guys, you know, go and talk to get the help. I have talked to different people, like counselors. I've been to called hotlines. I've done all those things while being in these states, and, you know, those people have really helped me just get through the day. So when, you know, I'm feeling sad and I'm feeling really down, I talk to those people, because I did have a military friend, but, you know, she just kept criticizing me and kept being really judgmental towards me. And I guess because she was feeling sad too and didn't know how to express that. And so I was just like, I can't have people that's beating me down in my life. I need people that's going to uplift me and make me feel good. That's what a friend does when you're sad, not beat you down and kick you while you're down. So I had to just eliminate those type of people. And I'm not much of a drinker, and a lot of people, you know, like to cope with other things like that. You know, marijuana is legal out here. I like to smoke sometimes, but I haven't been able to, because I've been just focused on school and taking care of Kai, and I just haven't really been focused on that, and just doing leisure things. And drinking right now, I'm trying to focus and get done with school, so I just been focusing on that. So I don't know, I just been coping just with God, and coping with calming my own self down. But really what's been helping me is my spirituality. A lot of people on YouTube who are spiritual, and you know, just uplifting people on YouTube and positive people have helped me. Having that type of community has worked. And but I miss interacting with people. I miss having friends. I know that sounds so sad. It does, but I really do. I miss having friends and going out and getting dressed up and cute and going for drinks and stuff like that, and haven't been able to do that in a while. So and we're not the only people. I mean, this is the military life. A lot of people don't get to go out on dates for years, you know, because your husband's always gone, or you know, and you know, you have kids you have to tend to and stuff like that. You don't have family out here to watch your kids, and you know, I don't trust anybody with Kai unless it's family. But like when it comes to like, you know, strangers, I don't feel comfortable with leaving him with anybody. So I just kind of like, you know, weighing it out. So I don't know, I'm just exhausted, I'm tired, and I'm just trying to maintain my mental health as possible and just stay positive and you know, just try to hope for the better. So that's all I can hope for. If you have any suggestions on what I should do, if you want to send me some encouraging, inspiring words, I would love that and appreciate that so much. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell all your girlfriends about the Cinderella Diaries. See ya.